Hello, everyone. I would like to share something that's been very special to me for years. It was something that was said to me by a Jesuit priest who was in training. And he said this to me. So, this is about being on pilgrimage and being protected when you're on pilgrimage. And of course, I'm bringing this up because we're on a pilgrimage here with this whole situation with Trump. So, what my friend said. God will look for ways to prosper you in your work. You may not get what you want, but you will get what you need. Have a reliance on God, a pilgrimage element. You are protected and loved while on pilgrimage. You are a traveler, not sure how things will go. Trust this God to see you through to the end of the journey. I remind myself of that every week. And I think it is something that's helpful to remind ourselves of. Because when we try to exit the pilgrimage and just get back to everyday life and, kind of, step off the path of the pilgrimage, we're no longer within that bubble of protection. And in contrast, when we are having that bravery to step into the uncomfortable places where God is leading us, where we are able to open our hearts with compassion to maybe an awkward or unfamiliar or uncomfortable situation, when we are able to open our hearts and to grow through that. That is the feeling of being on pilgrimage. And also being able to be in those times of, of darkness when it seems like nothing's happening and that there's no end of it, but staying present in connection with our human heart and in connection with our love in those times of darkness and being able to wait. That's also a part of being on pilgrimage, of being able to be in those times of when nothing is happening, or perhaps even nothing is working out, and even trusting that, and still being willing to engage and to move into those spaces with love. Um, these are experiences of being on pilgrimage. And it is about being in that place of on that journey of creating, you know, I've talked about creating, this new golden future for ourselves, a land of love, a land where people honor and respect each other and everyone's needs are taken care of. That is the pilgrimage that I am suggesting that we are on. And taking steps on that pilgrimage towards that place is important. And the nice little reminder from this Jesuit priest in training is that we are protected and we are led by God when we're on pilgrimage. So let us remember that and let us be willing to engage this in, fully, because it will take every strand, every nerve, every fiber of our being to walk this pilgrimage and to be willing to do that. And I know that, I'm talking with many of you in our 15-minute conversations, and I know that you are doing that. So I'm simply encouraging you to continue and to remember that you are protected by God when you're on pilgrimage. And if you do not believe in God, as I did not for many years, then please substitute whatever word works for you, the universe, source. There is an all-encompassing love that is holding all of this. And we are part of that. We are none other than that. And we have this gift of being human beings with two legs that are walking through this journey. And let us keep in touch with our hearts and let us be brave enough to take that next step. So I would very much like to invite you to join me for my live program on Sunday, Stand in Your Power. And I will be offering more wisdom and more insights and also an empowerment for you standing in your power and specifically activating your inner hero. That sense of heroism is really necessary for being able to walk a pilgrimage. It takes tremendous courage and bravery and chutzpah. And so I will be bringing that on fully in an empowerment that I'll be doing in the live program on Sunday. If you can't make the live program, there will be a replay. So just register for it and you'll get the replay link and you'll be able to benefit from what I'll be bringing forward. So I am wishing much love and light for you today and enjoy this next day of your pilgrimage.